Good morning. It's Sunday morning, July the something. We are at Stoney Brook. This is Stoney Brook Road. Stoney Brook. It's the brook right down there. Maple brought us up here. The road was okay. It got a little rough the last maybe half mile or so, but it was very passable. So got us up here to Stoney Brook. We are walking southbound today. We're going back to Route 4 where we left the truck there. This little piece right here is like an 18-mile piece, and we're just not up for doing a whole 18, so this puts us in the middle. So we'll do 10 today, and we'll do 10 today and 13 tomorrow, I think, is what our plan is. Or we may take a 0 tomorrow. But anyway, it rained on us coming up here. It was not hard or anything, and on the radar it looks like it's just little spotty stuff. So, but tomorrow there is a chance of a lot of rain and thunderstorms, so we're probably not going to hike tomorrow. But anyway, going that way, southbound. See you down the trail. I do want to mention that yesterday we didn't really wrap up our video, so I may put this at the end of that. We went to Maple's house yesterday. She lives in Sharon, Vermont, and so there was a little music festival going on in the little town, and so we went by there and listened to some music, got something to eat, and went back to her house. Are having a wonderful visit with she and her husband. And anyway, she's kind of shuttling us around. They're letting us park at their house, so just been having nice visits with them, and nice, wonderful, beautiful summer Vermont evening. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. Those of you who haven't been watching our videos in the past, you may not know who Maple is. When we were in New York, about our second or third day or so, we ran into she and David. She ended up hiking all of New York with us from Bear Mountain all the way to Connecticut. And so we knew she lived near the trail, and so she offered for us to make contact again. And she's being a wonderful, wonderful host, and we're having a great time with she and her husband. All right, ta-ta.
All right, we're about 0.4 from where we started at Stoney Brook Road, which is not a common road spot. It's not really marked that well, but we just found out about it from the local folks, and it worked out fine for a drop-off. It's not a great parking spot, so that's why we're dropped off there. But look what we've come to, guys. We got us a aluminum extension ladder that's going to get us up this little rock wall here. So there goes Trickle.
Very slowly.
Trickling up the ladder.
Way down.
And there we go. Made it up to the top of that, and we'll keep moving. So interesting, but very nice and workable ladder.
Better than the option.
Yeah, plus you could carry that out here pretty easy. It's not very heavy. So anyway, I'll see you guys after a while. Let me get up this thing.
All right, this is very cool. The trail goes across this little stream, but look up there.
All right, after a couple miles of hiking, we finally reached the summit of the ridge that we were getting to. Now we're up on the ridge line. So we got some ups and downs up here, but that was our climb from Stoney Brook up to the ridge line. Was one of the bigger climbs of the day, so we got that one out of the way. Still, it's about 69 on my thermometer, staying right around 69 degrees, it looks like every time I look, and still foggy. It hasn't rained since before we started hiking. We saw that it was going to stop around 9:30 or so, and it took us that long to get positioned today because it was a little longer ferry. We're working from Karen's house, and so this will be the longest one today. We're getting closer and closer as we go. But anyway, you can see the fog hadn't burned off yet. Still got some tree drip. It's not hot, so it is humid though. We're really not suffering too bad on that front.
We came out on the power line, and there's a little bit of a view here. But as you can see, it's very cloudy, misty. It's not really raining at all. All right, we're crossing the River Road, and we're gonna go. There's Thundering Falls. It's right ahead here, not far at all. So we're gonna have a nice waterfall to look at. So we've got some other folks out here today, Sunday, but we'll be over there in just a minute. All right, we're coming up to Thundering Falls. I don't know how much you'll be able to hear me, but anyway, let's go look at this. Here we are going back Kent Pond in Gifford Woods State Park, Vermont. We came here by vehicle the other day, I believe, didn't we, to use their dump station. So anyway, we didn't see the pond, but now we're got a good view there, and we're gonna be walking through the state park a little bit here, I think. So we'll keep you posted. We got about 4 miles left. We're still in the state park. This is running into the pond. There's a nice bridge we're fixing to go over. Gifford Woods State Park. All right, we're just finishing up a little climb. I think we may have a tad more to go, but I just wanted to point out we've walked through a couple of these white pine areas, and the ground is very soft to walk on. It's so cushiony, and we enjoy that when we get into these. So it's really nice. But yeah, that climb was not terrible at all. Either I'm getting stronger or that was not a hard climb. But yeah, we're I think 2 miles from Howie. I think there's a view up here. We'll show it to you when we get to it. Well, we're at the top. There was a little steep part there at the end. We got up here and there's no view. It says on far out there's a view of Killington through the trees, but I'm not gonna try to hunt for that. All right, that was our last climb for the day. So we're heading down. All right, we're at what's called Main Junction at Willard Gap. The long trail, we've been hiking it since we started Vermont for 105 miles, and this is where it splits. So the AT is gonna go this way, and the long trail is gonna go that way. A little confusing, they both have white blazes, so you have to be careful right here and figure out what you're doing. But yeah, it's real well marked. So this is where it splits off. It keeps going. The long trail, by the way, it goes all the way up to the Canadian border, the Vermont Canadian border. So yeah, that's it. Right, we made it back to Route 4, where Howie is parked. Our Hostel on Wheels is here. And we did 10.4, I believe, 10.6 today. And we are going to head back to Maple's house and spend the night. Probably taking a 0 tomorrow. We're going to check the weather and we will let you know. All right, gonna get a cold drink for the ride to her house. All right, good night.